Hi everybody, welcome back to the Freakin' Jeep and Toys Garage. As you can see behind me, I've got the hatch open, and there's a reason for that. As our Jeeps are getting older by the day, we start to have problems with them, whether mechanical or electrical. This one happens to have a fairly common issue right now, which is the backup camera, and that's the reason the hatch is open. This one, when you put it in reverse, it comes up on the screen, all you see is fog. It's common, and I'm starting to see a lot more posts and groups about it, and I've had a few calls on them here at the shop, so we're going to dig into it. Honestly, I haven't changed one yet, but I've read the procedure, I've got tools, and we'll figure it out. So I'll bring you over and I'll grab some tools and let's get started. I'm using a panel tool. You may want to use plastic ones. I don't know. I don't have any plastic ones. Oh, try and get in here. Find these tabs. A couple of these are two-stage. I'll show you here in a minute. Oh, that light popped apart. That's okay, we can fix that. On these lights in the back, I'll show you here. There's some little tabs here you gotta flip over to get the plug out. Pretty easy. There, the one that came out, a little easier to see. See, you got the tab. Just lift that tab up, pull the wire out. Not 100% sure, but I think this one's already broke. Okay, set this aside. Now for this we have to take the taillights out. Which is going to be a couple of nuts here, a couple of nuts here. Couple of things here to unplug, which aren't too difficult. Don't look like. Let's see. Just like that. $10mm. These have some gaskets on them, these tail lights, so you'll have to pop them out with some light force. Oh, that one's a little tighter. Well, for whatever reason, that one doesn't want to come loose. These are plastic coated. That one is dripping out. That sound, but we'll use a vice grip. We'll get it off here. Pull that plastic cap off. Now we got the little rivet nut that's inside there. Work it back and forth here. Looks like it's coming out of the tail light instead of, but that's okay. That's one off. Let's go to the other side. And that's how they're supposed to come off, just with the little nuts. And give it a little hit, because there's gaskets on here all the way around. They just stick to the metal. Okay, we got those off. Now, up these holes here are some nuts that are 10 millimeter. Those will have to come out too, because that takes the trim piece off. It goes all the way across the back. We have to get that trim piece off above the license plate that holds the camera. It is, the trim is somewhat underneath. Oh, I lost that one. There we go. As I was saying, this trim on the outside is somewhat underneath the taillights. That's why you have to take the taillights out. As for like a skill level on this repair, this is pretty easy, pretty straightforward, pretty basic. I would say just about anybody can do this with some hand tools. in their driveway, apartment parking lot. Okay, I think I've got them all out. There's push tab here yet. I don't know if you can see that right here. Zoom in here a little bit. You can see this white. That there is also holding it on in the back. So I unplugged. This is what I'm talking about. I unplugged this. Now we'll close the hatch. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let me grab a light here. Okay. Behind here, this trim on the side, you can see there's a little black tab in here, or button. You can't, I know you can't see it on camera, but put a plastic rivet on either end. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Got it in. This is the channel that I don't know if that's the windshield wiper fluid or wires to the rear third brake light. Go up here. Gotta pull those little plastic rivets out. Okay. Just have one white lock that I showed earlier. Use pliers to squeeze it. There we go. I'll show you that one in just a moment here. And there we go, we have it off. So the little white thing, it's actually kind of a bow tie or butterfly type So you gotta squeeze the little tabs together to get them to pop out. But what we're after is the camera right here. We'll take it over to the bench here and see what we can do. Okay, here we are on the bench. This has got little, okay, as you can see, I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver. And I got myself just a pick. We'll have to take these Phillips screws out to get the camera module out. Very short screws. Okay, and that's the camera. You can see inside it's all gray. And we just got one little tab here and it unplugs. Okay, here we go. Yeah, brand new one. Plug this one in gently. There we go. Okay, now that we got that plugged in, that's nice and clean, we'll stick this in the hole. We'll put these stubby little screws back in. There we are. That's all set. Now we can go put that back together. Okay, we're back here. And put this plug back through the hole here. Okay, I have the hole for this plug, goes right in here. There's this plastic thing that's supposed to be on it. I took it all apart. I put that together first. The little rubber seal grommet thing that goes on here. There we go. All right, now that I got that back together, stick this through the hole. Snap that in there. Now we got to line up that. There. Now we can go through and put all those nuts back in. And these don't have to be super tight. They just got to be hand tight. They are only threaded into plastic, so using an impact wrench on it would be overkill. Plug that plug back in. When we drop it back down, we'll put those little plastic rivets back in. And now we're ready for some taillights. There we go. On this, on these outer ones here, I'm going to put just a dab of anti-seize on them. Since I had problems with that one before, if I ever have to do this again. A little anti-seize will help. Put that. Let's see. Now we can go do the other side. Okay, we are in the home stretch here now. With that all done, that's all done. This part here is pretty easy. Back you up a little bit. Okay, now all we gotta do is plug these lights back in. Quick, and quick over here, hopefully. We'll line up these tabs. Don't have to be super gentle with it. And then all that's left are putting these little plastic rivets in here. Maybe. There we go. You see that? And then we'll just take this screwdriver here and pop them in. They are not the easiest to put in there without taking the whole works apart here. But you can see, just kind of been maneuvering, wiggling my way in here. Got it in. And in. And we are done. Well, I suppose we can go check out, make sure it's cleared now that we got it all put together. I guess we should make sure it works, huh? Look at that. It's nice and clear now. Used to be all foggy. I should have shown you before, but looks good now. We'll take a quick moment here. We'll talk about tools. What do we use? I have a 10mm socket, handle. There's a ratchet, some panel tools, a straight pick, a screwdriver, a flathead. We had to use the Phillips for the camera, pliers for squeezing tabs, a camera, and some anti-seize. Pretty simple basic hand tools, and of course a handy trusty light. I've got a handful of these. These came off Amazon. They work great. All right, that wasn't too bad. As you can see, we got it all done. It took me about 25 minutes with shooting video and stuff. Realistically, it could be a 10-15 minute job if you follow the video closely, if you watch it ahead of time, so you got an idea how to do it. It's very quick and easy. I hope this one helped you out, and make sure you leave me a comment. Hopefully it helped you out. Give me a good thumbs up because you like it, and if you aren't already, make sure you subscribe. It's free. And otherwise, remember to build it bigger, better, faster, stronger. Just build it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.